look at even how the mainstream media is attaching your name to certain things now as well. You're getting recognition, I guess, not because the mainstream media is talking about you, but because of the fact that people out there are actually listening and interested in this material, David. That's excellent.
Yeah, for me, it's like, look at the world, you know. And I decided, Henrik, 21 years ago, that I was going for this. It felt right to me. I'm going for it. Some memory was saying, yes, this is what you're here to do. Go for it. And so, you know, this is my life. You know, I don't have anything else in my life apart from my family, and who are grown up now anyway. And this is me. This is me 24/7, and so I'm doing everything that I can to get the information out, because it's a critical time, as you well know. Absolutely. Because we're in a situation now where, in many ways, it is an information situation, because information leads to being able to see things in a different way. And what the system wants is for its version of reality, its version of the limited human being, to be accepted, because that allows the few to control the many. And alongside all this information we're talking about and the other stuff we talk about banking scams and engineered wars, the key to it all is humanity remembering who we are, that we are consciousness having an experience. We are not the experience. We are not our name or our job or our family history. We are consciousness having an experience. And when we start to see ourselves from that point of view, consciousness having an experience rather than being the experience, you're already starting to move your point of observation out of the five senses alone. Of course, we still have to stay there. That's what we came here to, you know, we interact in the world with the world right through the five senses, but they're no longer the prison, because you're seeing a much bigger picture just by that switch of self-identity, and that is absolutely crucial. And that's what I'm banging out all the time, because it changed my life when I changed that self-identity of myself. And it changed anybody's life, because you're no longer little me anymore.
Absolutely correct. And I also want to say to our listeners out there, if you haven't been to any of David's lectures before, and if you're close to Bavaria or Rome or Stockholm or Copenhagen here a little bit later, do take the opportunity, because it's awesome, and David gets a great opportunity to present all of the information. You're still doing, what is it, David, about 6 hours worth, or sometimes even more?
It's going up.
It's going up, of course it is. Yeah.
No, it's about, I did an event in Los Angeles, which was unbelievable. I mean, it was such a privilege to do that about 3 weeks ago. 2,000 people. The audience were magnificent. The energy was incredible, and it was just a joy. I think I did the best part of 9 hours, so 8.5, 9 hours. I do it in 4 sections with about 1,300 illustrations, and I have to do that if I'm you know, for me, if I'm going to travel a long way, and people are going to travel a long way to come and see me, then, well, let's make a day of it.
That's true. That's true.
Let's connect as many dots as we can here. And because I'm a dot connector, of course, you have to talk about the subject and then connect it to this and then connect it to that. So it does take some time, but it's you know, I love it. And you know, Los Angeles was a new high for me. I mean, it was just the best thing I've been involved in,
wow.
because as these truth vibrations move and become more powerful and more influential, those that are tuning into them, and of course to come to an event like that you are, then the energy that's being generated by that group of people is just getting more and more and more powerful. It was just a wonderful experience for me that day.
Excellent. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun, and again, hopefully we can achieve something similar over here on the European continent once you're up there as well. But for everyone out there, obviously go to davidicke.com and you know, take a look at the lectures, obviously, if you want to find out some more information about that and get a hold of tickets and so forth. And obviously David's latest book is called Human Race, Get Off Your Knees. It's an excellent read, and I've been just absorbed in much of the information here about the moon. And what we'll do then, David, is that we'll carry on talking about some of this material and hopefully tie in Saturn into this as well. So thank you for this first hour. Stay with us, David. We'll be back shortly with more. How is the moon controlling us, and how does Saturn play into it? We are going to continue detailing these aspects with David Icke in the next hour for our members. Do not miss this continuation. Go to our website, redicecreations.com, and log in or sign up for a membership and listen to this program or any of our previous ones. We have a big archive with many gold nuggets, including video material, films, commentary, and more. Next up on Red Ice Radio, we have Sonia Barrett, Richard Sauter, Gilad Atzmon, Terje Toftenes, Lloyd Pye, Robin Falco, Ralph Ring, Rami Lena